How's it going, everybody? It's been quite a while. I was finally able to find a spot in my car where I could do this, because it's just like the fucking side of a shopping complex. Like, everybody's out today because it's like 80 degrees in Pittsburgh on a Tuesday. Well, guess what? I'm not. I'm in my car filming a fucking video, talking to myself for probably 10-15 minutes. That's what a fucking real West Coast gangster would do. So anyways, this what happened on Saturday was genuinely awful. It was probably one of my top 3 fumbles of all time when it comes to women, probably the worst. This is a girl that I've been seeing for, keep in mind, all right, 2 weeks. Okay? Nothing that serious, nothing that crazy, but I was like, I really liked her, you know, and I've had a lot of experience with dating over the last 5 years. I've dated a lot of girls, and this girl was she was just different. Like, she was definitely my type. I really kind of fell for her very, very quickly. And she basically on Saturday was like, yeah, I'm going to be working a lot. Like, I actually am probably going to have to go into the office a bunch, because before that she could kind of work from home. And it was hard. Like, it was kind of hard to hear that. She said a lot of stuff about oh, well, she had dated somebody before and they never had time for her or whatever, and she wanted to she didn't want to put me through that also. But I mean, it's a lot of stuff that I guess makes sense, but the answer is it's still a no. You know, it doesn't really matter what the reason is necessarily. It's it's still a no, you know. And I tend to internalize things and say oh fuck, did I say something, or was did I do something, was I unattractive in some way? And I don't know, I always tend to ask girls, I tend to ask hey, did I do something wrong, or was I did I what was the reason? And it's usually you don't get a fucking reason, obviously, but it just sucks because it's okay, well, if a girl cuts things off because you're an alcoholic, or you're a cheater or something, or you're you're violent, it's okay, well, that makes sense. That's actually that's a pretty obvious reason, and it's something that you can work on. But I feel with me, it's I don't really know what I did wrong. I don't really have anything that I can work on, or there's just no answer really. So it must just be me. It has to be just something that I'm doing, or some vibe that I'm giving across that is just repulsive. It wasn't just this girl. It's been a lot of women recently. I guess more than one. I haven't dated anyone in a year and a half, but I've had a lot of I've gone on a lot of dates. I've had a lot of some hookups, some stuff like that, and none of it's really gone anywhere. So it's just kind of, it's just fuck, man. You sit here and you're she actually said on the date that she thought that I was really attractive. Like, she said, like, and people in the comments are gonna be like, oh, she was lying to you, whatever. Like, whatever. Fucking, like, maybe she is. Maybe she wasn't. All right? She said on the date, like, oh, I showed your picture to my mom and was like, oh my God, can you believe this guy is actually talking to me? Like, and so it's just hard to think, because, like, I do get that from people that, like, that I'm, like, attractive. Like, I'm not trying to be fucking conceited, but, like, people tell me, like, yeah, you're handsome or whatever. Like, it doesn't, then what the fuck am I doing wrong? You know, I get that dating is more than looks. It's fucking way more than that. It's, I mean, I don't know. I don't think I'm like a repulsive person. I don't think I'm a great person. I think that I have selfish tendencies and don't really have, I'm not that mature, but, like, I am working on myself. Like, I am trying. It's not like I'm sitting around doing nothing. But, I mean, I don't know. It's just hard because she was definitely, like, my type. Like, I thought she was really, really attractive. And, like, our first date went really well. And then the second one was just like, I didn't even think that one went that bad. But it's just like, I don't know. I wish that I could have, like, an answer as far as, like, what I'm doing. And, like, I have a friend who was, like, my roommate in college who's, like, very autistic. Like, he's diagnosed. He's not, like, he didn't go on TikTok and decide that he was autistic. Like, he had a doctor give him tests and diagnose him with autism. And I feel like a lot of his social interactions, he just, like, doesn't get it. You know, like, he doesn't understand a lot of social cues. He doesn't understand, like, what people actually think of him. Like, he just thinks that everybody thinks he's great, and everybody, like, he would think about people on our college campus that, like, he would tell me, like, oh, I'm, like, the king on this campus. Like, everybody on this campus, like, you know, I'm, like, the living legend here. Like, I'm everybody's friend. Everybody's my friend on this campus. And then, like, he would get kicked out of parties, or he would try to go to these parties and nobody would let him in. Every time he would try to talk to somebody on campus, they would, like, run away from him because he's, like, autistic in interactions, and people can tell. But nobody would ever tell him, like, hey, you're doing this and this is really, like, this is wrong. Like, I mean, occasionally people would, but, like, he just doesn't get it. He doesn't get the full scope of, like, why he shouldn't do that. Like, why he shouldn't be, like, obsessively texting girls on the soccer team. Like, they just tell him not to do it. And I don't know, like, I don't think I'm autistic. I think I could be on the spectrum, but I do think that sometimes maybe I just don't understand things, like, socially. I think that I've come a long way in terms of, like, I used to just lie to girls a lot just so that I could, like, hook up with them, basically. Like, I used to, my goal was just to not say anything that was, like, stupid or problematic so that I could eventually, like, hook up with the girl, basically, which is lying. That's just, like, it's just psychotic. But now I'm, like, in a phase now where I'm, like, telling the truth about everything. Like, I was telling her, like, you know, I'm kind of, like, 25, 26. I still live with my parents. I told her that, like, I was in therapy because she said that she was in therapy. Like, she said that first. She was like, I have therapy on Monday. she actually told me that she was autistic. So I was like, okay, good. This person's going to get it. Like, they're not going to be as, like, harsh on me socially for my, for a lot of the stuff that I do. Which it's just like, I don't know. I really liked her. I thought that she was a really nice person, at least from, our brief interactions together. Like, she didn't really judge me for anything that I said, anything that I thought was like a big deal. She just didn't really care about. At least that's like, I mean, people lie, obviously. But I figured, like, okay, this person is also like neurodivergent in some way, so they'll be able to get me more than other people, and I don't think that's necessarily true. I guess it's just, it feels kind of like hopeless. Like, what, like, I do feel like I'm gonna be married someday. Like, I do think that, like, I know I'm gonna eventually, like, find love and get a wife or a girlfriend or something, but, like, it's just frustrating. It's like, it feels like I'm, like, cursed, because it honestly feels like I'm doing everything right on these dates. It's not like I did some catastrophic thing that, like, ruined the date or something. Like, I seem pretty normal. I think that maybe it's just something that's in my head where I'm like, fuck, I don't have any real life friends, or, like, I do have friends, but they're all fucking, like, online. They're all, like, on Discord, and even then, like, those guys don't really like fucking going out and doing stuff. So it's kind of hard for me to interact with people socially. I mean, I literally just feel like there's nothing I can do. Like, I mean, other than, like, yeah, people were going to be like, yeah, you need to get more money. You need to move out of your parents' house. Well, that's not fucking happening anytime soon. All right? I'm not going to win the lottery. Like, I guess I should just not date anyone until I fucking have, like, 100 grand. That's what they're, like, if this video goes viral for some reason, like, because I've had videos that'll randomly get, like, 2K views for no reason. There will be people in this comment section, they're like, oh, you gotta get your bread up. You gotta get your money up. Motherfucker, I'm trying. Like, am I just not supposed to date anyone until I'm, like, a millionaire? Or I'm not supposed, like, if you don't make fucking 100 grand a year, you shouldn't even bother dating somebody. Like, there will be people in this comment section that will say that. Like, what the fuck, what am I supposed to do? What is some advice? Like, what can I do? Sorry, it's just, I feel like there's a lot of people that are just gonna fucking say that. And that's what my dad said. Because I talked to my dad, and my dad was like, well, the women your age are fucking crazy, which I don't necessarily disagree with. But I think everyone's fucking crazy. I don't think it's just women. You talk to, like, there's a lot of guys that are fucking crazy. I don't really like talking to a lot of like, guys my age. Not acting like, oh, I'm superior or whatever. I'm like, I don't know, man. My dad's advice was that women are crazy nowadays, and you just have to, like, get a bunch of money. You have to get a job and a career, which is, like, it's shit that I'm already doing. I'm already trying to do. There's just, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I want people to say. There's really nothing to say. It just sucks. Like, but it's happened time and time and time again to where it really makes me think, like, it is me. It's not everybody else. It's not like, it has to be something that I'm doing or something that I don't have. And it's just fucking frustrating. It's like, I don't know. In all honesty, like, I don't think that I would have been like good for her, that like this girl, because like I am a couple years older than her, and like I would get like really nervous if she didn't text me for like a few hours. So I was already doing like going down like the anxiously attached fucking pathway. I don't know. I don't know if I'm like too hard on myself or I am actually like a bad person, because I do have like shitty tendencies where like I'll date somebody because of like my ego, where like I don't, and I don't really have a lot of like, I don't really talk to my friends about this stuff. I don't really have many people to talk to about it in the first place, so I have no real like thing to compare myself to. I mean, I don't know. It just sucks. And it feels ridiculous to be like freaking out over this over like a 2-week thing. Like it was literally our second date. But I don't know. I felt like I was close, and then it just got fucking swept out from under my feet. And there's no reason why. Like I guess I texted her and I was like, did I like do something? Did I say something? Like, and she never responded. So I guess I did. I guess I must have, but I don't know, man. I can't really see how long this has been. It's been like 16 minutes. I don't know. I guess I just wanted to rant for a bit. I do wish her well, even though it's like, it sucks like getting like rejected or getting like dumped or whatever. Like, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we're all on our own journey, I guess. I do kind of need to get my continue to get my shit in order. I need to try to build something that I like, build a life that I really enjoy. I know it'll be the same stuff in the comment section. All right, well, I mean, that's basically it. There's no point in me like dwelling on it and just thinking about it over and over and over again. Like, I mean, it'll happen eventually. It's just like, it kind of sucks seeing people that like you kind of know are like pieces of shit, or people that are like, I don't know, just scumbags, and like they get laid all the time and they always have like girlfriends. And but I mean, I think I am just too fucking obsessed with it. I think I care too much. I'm not freaking out about this as much as I have about like other times I've gotten like dumped, or I guess, you know, rejected. So I guess that is growth in a sense. Like, I'm not as upset, but it still kind of just stings. I mean, this time next week, I'm not really going to be even upset about it anymore. Like, I don't know, I guess it's just hard meeting people. So when you finally meet somebody that you really like, it's exciting. It's like a rush, and then it just gets taken away from you that quick, and then you're just back in the fucking rut again. But anyways, you guys take care. Hope you guys have a happy Easter. Penguins are going to be in the playoffs soon. We got fucking UFC 327. We got Yuri Prohaska versus Carlos Ulberg for the light heavyweight title. We got the Pirates season started up. Fucking kind of wish they would have stayed in Bradenton so far. They're 1-3. They suck. They can't fucking hit. But anyways, yeah, you guys take care. I hope. Thank you for, if you've listened to this whole fucking thing, I appreciate it. So Thank you, and take care. Bye-bye.